And with that, hello and welcome to another episode in our Tarkov PVE playthrough. And we have lots of things to cover today. And first and foremost, we're going to start with the hideout this time, because we did a couple of raids. That's why the survival rate has gone down pretty badly, because I've run into the into the guards of a couple of bosses numerous times and got killed quite often because they're deadly accurate, and we still haven't done the important task where we get access to really good ammunition that can actually penetrate those armors that these guys are wearing. So it is quite difficult to fight these, at least for now. And especially on long range. If you can get in on close range, still then you would need better ammo to mow them down quickly. But it's a lot easier to get them by headshot than in quick succession. But on long range, it's just such a deadly force, those guys. So yeah, that's why this one just dropped. And on the other hand, we found a couple of very, very good items for the hideout. So I could kick off another couple of upgrades. And we're going to turn them in right now and see what we get now. This is just everything blinking here, at least it should be. And that's really helpful, because why not? So here we are. Let's turn on the lighting. We could actually try to walk it off, right? Do we got anything here? Oh yeah, cultist circle. What do we got down here? Green bed. That's always useful, I think. Let's take them. Just throwing in a couple of used flashlights. So that's pretty good. Okay, let's go and enter. So where do we kick off? I think with the security might be the thing. So yeah, we upgraded that one to tier 3 now. An advanced hideout security system, which includes, in addition to an armored bunker door, a video surveillance camera, and intercom system, fire extinguishers, as well as special ties to increase the structural strength of walls and ceiling. Let's build it. So there we go. This looks pretty good, right? I actually answered the phone? Nah. She actually gives us the opportunity to... Where's the... Oh, there's the extinguisher. Okay, that's pretty neat. There's another thing that's coming, but we still can access it right now. Okay, where do we continue? I don't think we got anything with the generator, right? No, we need the vents on tier 3 for that. Water collect. Let's into that direction for now. A sophisticated water collection system with additional pipes, filters, and larger containers. Installation of pumps allows to improve the pressure in the pipes and consequently the pressure of water. Gives us an upgraded hydration regeneration rate, which is useful between rates. So let's bump that up. Looks pretty solid. Was tier 3? No, that's pretty far away though. 10 of these. Wow, they're pretty big. Like 3 slots. And we need some more of those pliers lead, right? Because they're used by quite something. Anyway, pretty good. We're getting somewhere. That's really neat. Okay, nutrition unit. Let's check out this one. Not sure we've done anything over here. Nah, okay, we need the lavatory on tier 3 for that, so we'll leave it there. This one looks pretty rough here. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Med station, we're actually still missing the ophthalmoscope. I hope we can find that today. Throughout our raids. So that's the most important thing today, to just be looted, hopefully. But we got our heating on tier 3 as well. Equips the entire hideout with additional electric heaters. Now together with potbelly stove, you won't be afraid of any cold. Right, so up this goes. Improves the negative effects removal rate and a little bit more of energy regeneration rate. And it just looks cozy. And we got those heaters up and running here that we can see throughout the hideout, which gives us a nice warmth everywhere we would be. Right? Right. There's one more. Okay, cool. So intelligence center is still a little far off because we need some stuff for that. Namely those intelligence folders, which we haven't come across right yet. Because I think they're just, well, not just, but I think they're more around in like the big safes, which we haven't had the keys for. or obviously in labs, which we haven't access to, because we haven't found any of those key cards, or like, yeah, got one on one of our scav runs. So this one's still locked away. Workbench. Don't know if we got the upgrade to that. I think not, right? Because we still haven't found that one. The fire clean gun loop. We had it a couple of times, but I just throwed it away all the time. So bad luck on me there, I guess. Lavatory. We still need a couple of things for this. We might be able to just buy that off though, and kick it off. 7 hours. Okay, shooting range. We got that, an improved range with installed ceiling mounted target rails with 3 speed levels. Let's get that up and running. Looks a lot more nicer here. Still level 3, but we need a couple of ingredients for that. But we got many of them as well, so just one more power cord, a couple of wires, which should be a big deal. And one of those file masters, okay. Yeah, we find that throughout our raids. So that's pretty cool. Okay, we haven't run into our special room. There's some things that we have done. So the gear rack. A mannequin with a weapon rack allows you to prepare a set of equipment for the raid. That gives us one additional mannequin, which is really, really helpful, especially to stow away some huge guns. So let's install that one. This one has, I think, 3 levels. Or maybe just 2. I'm not really sure now. With 2 mannequins, you can... Additional mannequins, 2. Okay, yeah, then we have 2. And then the last one, you get a 3rd, I think. So you can stow away 3 sets of complete equipment with backpack. And you can put things in the backpack and 2 weapon slots and everything. So this looks like equip mannequins. So you can just put in everything that you have and stow it away nicely. Which is, like I said, really neat for big guns to put them away. So let's just get that starting. So we can finally get this out of the way. This frees up a lot of space in the long run. So that's really cool and helpful. This one back here, huh? Because hopefully we don't need those. Okay, we'll see. So yeah, that's that one. What do we need for level 2 though? We need the Hall of Fame. Okay, we're going to build that one in a second. That's just basic stuff. This one, Aramid fiber. It's not super common, but we'll find it. Wrench. Still need another wrench again. Got more of those drills and the huge collection of Shistrillo ceiling foam. So that's our main target now. Again, we need tons of energy-saving lamps. Alright. Oh. And just everything else. Okay, let's build the Hall of Fame. Okay, the Hall of Fame is a special wag where you can put your trophies and collectibles. Frees up a lot of space in the stash because you can put in some of those special things. And that's actually huge. You can put down dog tags that gives you increased leveling bonuses to the combat skill group, so you're leveling a lot more strength and all that stuff. I think it goes that way. This is depending on how high of a level of a dog tag you're putting in there, so really, really helpful, but hard to come by. It definitely pays out in the long run. Do we have one of those? Might have lost it though. I don't know. So many things that we already own. Again, tons of lamps. We need lamps, whatever we can grab of those. We still need some more xenomorph ceiling foams. So we need all of those foams now. Not just the xeno, but the shiz as well. So there you go. Okay, it's still pretty small, but still very useful. So like transfer items. We can put dog tags in, small trophies, large trophies. So the big thing is, I think we need to put those things up there from the opposite side, right? So these are USECs. I think we need to put down the beer ones. Because we are USEC, and if you are a beer, then you need to hang up USEC thingies, I think, as well. There's another beer. It's 53, right? We could put out that one just to make... just to see if it works that way. No, there you go. Okay, that's the 0. Let's do like I thought it would be. Can just... Wait, what? Transfer items? Okay. Not sure. Do we need to, like, fill it up, maybe? Still none. Do we need to get back in and out again? This doesn't give us anything. Okay, wait. Maybe we need to do it with the other ones. So those were beers. Let's go in with the other dudes. Oh, right. We can actually just switch them around here. And another one of 50. That doesn't do anything with that. Okay, not sure what's happening. Okay, anyway, apart from all of this, there's just the gun rack that we have done. A small weapon rack simplifies firearm storage and allows to display weapons in a fancy way. Really helpful. Again, frees up a lot of space in the stash. And it's small though, but really, really helpful. Especially in guns that you plan to use later. For that, it's really, really helpful. So we can actually put away tons of those now. We need to hand in this one in a second. Put this one over here. And we need to use that one. We might be putting in this one here. We got 2 of those, huh? I actually be able to put in this one there as well. Oh, you also have another side that you could use, so there's plenty of space. Yeah, like I said, which is pretty cool. So you basically just don't need to keep any gun in the stash for now, which is pretty cool because, yeah, it's just like tons of space there. Okay, let's look that up. Okay, still don't know how that works. Just leave it there for now. I thought it would be... Wait, does it saying it there? Wait a second. Just let me look that up. From the wiki, where is it? The Intelligence Center. It isn't. It is the Hall of Fame. There you go. Hall of Fame. Here we go. Okay. The Hall of Fame gives skill leveling bonuses based on the amount and levels of stored opposing faction dog tags from your own kills. Dog tags from kills with your scav character count 2. The dog tag bonus is equal to the sum of levels divided by 5 multiplied by something, whatever. Okay. I will put that link down into the description so you might be able to read that. But we need to use the opposing factions, so that's not really useful putting in U6. Blackbeard. So this one was mine. MP5 there. You go. Okay, so we got that sorted. So it should show something. Maybe after raid or something. Maybe it just needs to update that. We're not sure about this. It was always a little bit like... It doesn't say buggy, but it takes its time to really update that number, I think. So we'll leave it there for now. Okay, so we got that all sorted out. That's another one of those, which we actually just want to get the plates out. As long as the Christmas tree is up there and we can collect the white stuff, we're going for them. And the rest of this we can make to good money. Right. So that's that. Now we come to the quest. That was a huge hideout upgrade session. Now that we've done this, we're going to go to the tasks. And we're starting with our famous Gunsmith one. Because we got our little weapon prepared. It's for that one. The SKS, the OP SKS to comply with the given specifications. We got a silencer, an optic scope, 20 round or larger mag, ergonomics over 35, and recall sum no more than 350. So what it looks like is this. It's the one that you get from a task. Like I said, again, I don't know which one actually. But anyway, that's the scope that you need to use. I think there might be some differences. That's the dovetail mount, but there's the actual scope. So... well, that is the scope. The SKS, buffer tube with the M4S stock. This one was there like prefab because of the reward that we got this weapon from. The SKS barrel with the hexagon sound suppressor. This one might be a little bit harder to come by in the beginning, but I think there's a barter trade for that. We need the Tabco intrafused chassis. That's the most important thing. They can put on the SAW style pistol grip. Really helpful. And that's about it. So it's nothing too fancy. If you get the gun, the reward gun, the SKS, just keep it. Find the silencer, and then you should be good. I think you need to swap out this. No, you don't need to swap the chassis, so you should be good with that one. Right. So let's hand that over and turn that in. It actually gives us the car battery, which is useful for the hideout later. So here we go. Complete. Oh, you've done it rather quick. Thank you. There you go. We got the part 5 already. So, just when I finally sorted out the stable internet connection and power supply for it, the government stepped up the game and started blocking half the IP address that handled most of the data flow in Tarkov. All that because Terra Group allegedly uses Ibambium ISP to further destabilize the situation in the city and wreak havoc. Sounds like some gibberish about Ragnarok coming, don't you think? By the way, about gibberish and weapons, some weirdo with a lightning symbol tattooed on his face asked for a Remington 870 shotgun, equipped with a tactical device, mag pull, ammo, a handguard, and a tactical foregrip. Ergonomics above 60 and recoil sum less than 500. Right. So we get another couple of things done. Oh, it's guessable. Using F1 hand grenades, we probably won't get that one done. We'll activate it. Anyway. We were lucky to find a couple of car batteries, so we got her quest done, but we still need like 3 or 4 now for the ventilation upgrade to tier 3 in the hideout, so still many of those needed. But I will hand that over now. You have no idea what exactly you've accomplished for these people. Okay, we luckily don't get a follow-up because we still have plenty of tasks to do from her. Find an extract, that's the reference one. Okay, do we get anything from him that is new? Find a transfer. Paracord. And Shoreline. Surviving that one. Okay, whatever. Corporate secrets. Let's all check that out. There should be much more. Oh, yeah, we still need to find the cowboy hats. It's a bit weird because it's more or less like random and based on luck. Nothing more. And we got the ambulance. We found the remaining 2 CMS surgical kits in raid. So let's complete this. I got it. Great. Hopefully I won't have to watch people die helplessly anymore. Right. So this is all the tasks that we have to turn in for now. The rest we'll have to do. And we can start heading into our first raid. Let's go. Right, here are our first raid on Interchange. Task is pretty simple. Oh wait, I forgot to actually put it up there. So we basically have to do the database part 2. Can we mark that? Oh, we didn't have anyone marked. While we're out there, we try to do the test drive part 2 because that's one of those maps where we can actually do this. And we have to kill PMC operatives with our MP5SD. So let's go. shots coming from somewhere. Might be up here. Check that out. Where are those guys? Crazy with that little gun and that ammo. I think we have to circle around because there's no way of fighting on that distance with that shitty gun. Okay, then we got those two. Like there's another group. Here's another one. That's another one. Okay, we got a little restack, free heal, whatever. Well, we got like 4 PMCs now. It's pretty solid. Very good. Okay, well, we need to... At least we're both armed, so we both can heal them up quite adequately. Not sure if I need all those. Probably not, huh? Should check the ammo inside. Maybe just keep 1 stack and that's about it. Good thing is that boosts surgery. Quite a lot. After that we need to start to replenish our ammunition everywhere. Go check these bastards. I think we got everything out of them, but just to make sure that we haven't left anything. It was 14. We need everything from 15 and above. That we can make to good... Oh, that's a pretty solid weapon. I think it's more worth than the P90, so maybe we can... go that way? Maybe we can just drop one of those, because... oh, why not? Oh, it's just FMJ, huh? Sure took that stuff, but now we don't need more over there. At least we got plenty of ammo. That's pretty good. Let's make sure that we got it all in. Then we need to head inside, right? To cause some more havoc. That was a pretty strong start. hell's that? Where? Reloaded and move out there.
Just die already!
Okay, so click all down. At least something. Can we switch to the bigger rig, right? We didn't got any of those, right? Oh yeah, that was the one, huh? Who was killed by someone else? Okay, maybe it was like friendly fire with a nade or something. Great. Let's just take that Quran. Maybe we got another one into the rotation. Still waiting for Killer to show up inside, which can be quite annoying. Guess we'll have to go and see. Okay, let's move on. We have to cross the whole map like 3 times. It's a bit annoying with the spawn, but well, we get tons of those PVC kills, so that's pretty good. Check those PCs quickly. The best sources for GPUs. Let's go on. How many do we actually still need? It's like 9 left, which is a lot though. Steps. actually one of those guns that we need for the gunsmith for the next one. That might actually be pretty helpful. So let's drop that stuff. Let's drop the bolts. I don't think we need any bolts for now. Might be 3. Oh, it's 4. Crap. Okay, wait. Let us get rid of this one. Okay, cool. Wait, we'll find an ophthalmoscope. How do we pronounce that thing? I see. Pretty cool that the power is on. Maybe I really should rename like Bullet Sponge or something. It's like all the scavs are angry at me. For what really, I don't know exactly, but seems like that. I have to wait for my mate because he's got the key to success. otherwise we won't gonna make it. All right, that was the first raid. Well, pretty useless in the end because we kind of forgot which office it was, and then my mate ran off, and I obviously had to do too. So we're going again. Next one. Alright, second one interchange. This time we're trying to get the database. Bit of a waster, and maybe some more kills, but hopefully we can get inside this time, because outside with that gun is just not fun at all. So we're going straight. But if I see that correctly, we're again on power station. I think we are. We're close to Amercom. Okay. It's bad because Amercom is mostly the better extract, but... well... at least we can get inside a little bit faster that way. And we can cross the map like in a pretty good way. So that we do not have to run back and forth a couple of times to get this done. This time we have to grab this cargo log. Maybe we can switch to light now. Alright, let's go on to the office. That's pretty useful. Rude. Not sure I need those kicks anymore, but we'll take those two with us. Try to do a bit of a light looting, maybe. Goes way faster. Just try to get a couple of useful items, not 10,000s of it. It. Right, so there's the actual office for the database, part 2. Let's check this one for a second. Just the DVD. Here's the log with the route shipment. The only route, cargo route documents. Okay, so we got that sorted. That's good. Now we can cross the whole mall area and get to the railway exfil.
Пошел!
Okay, someone was running without saying anything. That's a bit weird. little bit of a feeling that killer might be around, but we can't tell for sure. That's pretty good. Well, we should just keep going. There's still a lot of enemies around here. It should be it. At least I hope it was. Quick search. Should just get out now. It's getting more and more dangerous right now, I get the feeling. Don't want to be surprised and just suckled by those guys. Find an ophthalmic scope over here. There's probably nothing in there, huh? Nope. That one got taken already. Right, here's the that we should take the the exit to the outside world, the door, actually. Well, we just go down here. Just skip the rest. That's actually pretty crazy. So we can now finally upgrade our the med station. Tier 3. Where's that one? Okay, now it's time to extract. That was a good call. That was a really good call. Oops. Okay, let's hand over the task. Turn that one in. We get another battery. That's pretty sufficient, actually. Alright, found the docks. Big thanks. Hand them over. Let's see where our little cargo disappeared. There you go. Sue it good, part 1. Hey there, homie. I have a solid business proposal for you. Don't you worry. I'm not bullshitting you. It's the real deal. Can't say what it is right now, but if it starts off good, I'll be sure to tell you. I need a big backpack, a purple pilgrim one, and a ski hat. You know, with ninja type slits. Look for them yourself though. No traitors, brother. I need to keep this in secret. Don't want anyone to find out about our little thing, you know? Okay, this has us to hand over a ski hat with holds fries in raid. Which was that though? I think I know which one. And we have to hand over the pilgrim, which we luckily saved. So that's good. Minibus. Oh, so glad to see you. Let's go straight to business. I have to deliver stuff quite frequently, and carrying everything as a mule is hardly an option anymore. All vehicles are dead after some kind of EMP strike during the conflict. Nothing starts, no matter how hard you try. Even if you take them apart and put them back together. Only cars that came from outside can still run. There are bound to be some minibuses at the parking lot at the Interchange. Mark at least 3 of them with beacons. My mechanics will examine them in detail. Maybe there is a chance of success if I procure some electronics from the outside. Just do it right, don't need no pieces of trash. Look for the yellow ones. You'll figure it out. Hey yo brother, got a new job for you. So I've got an opportunity to open a new production line, but the problem is that some hustlers are hustling where they shouldn't hustle. And all the supplies I wanted to put into circulation have been scattered all over the city because of those pricks. Help me out, big guy. Of course we do. So right, minibus, we have to mark 3 yellow minibuses on Interchange with the beacons, and we have to... Oh, this one is a long running one. Eliminate 100 raiders and hand over 50 found in Raid Wartech brand equipment. That's a really long run, especially the 100 raiders will take ages. Alright, but that's about it. Nothing more that we did. Let's move on. Alright, let's get back to the hideout. We got a couple of things now. Since we found a rose scope and a couple of other ingredients, we can go over to the med station and kick off the upgrade to tier 3. The full-fledged hideout medical laboratory. It has everything you need to treat wounds, create medicines, and maintain your good health during these difficult times. Let's go. So that one's running. Then we got the lavatory. Says we found a couple of Xenos, and that was what we were missing. And bought the rest of those. An advanced bathroom with a dry closet, a shower, and a trash can. Everything you need is connected to the water supply system and provides the most affordable level of personal hygiene. That's pretty good. Reduces armor repair costs using repair kits by 6%. That's super good. Let's kick this one off and unlocks more craft, which is useful as well. And we got the shooting range up to tier 3, I think? Yeah, an advanced shooting range with installed popper targets and a laptop for configuration. Also allows to start training with random rail targets and poppers. Scores are displayed on a laptop monitor. Let's kick that one off as well. Right. So far so good. Let's go to our next raid. Alright, we are on reserve. And we got a couple of quests that we have to do here. First one is a fuel matter, where we have to mark the groups of fuel tanks. Then we have the disease history, where we have to obtain the medical records, and the bunker part 1. We have to locate the underground bunker, the control room, and that's where we actually get out as well. So let's go. Okay, first group marked. Let's move on to the next one. It's completely through the death zone.
Charlie.
Oh, there you go. Okay, we sprayed that bastard. Not badly. He didn't know what hit him. We should grab some more of those things. We just have some replacements. Almost empty. Quake maker, holy moly. Okay, the next one, I think. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, so we just rushed to the barracks over there. I'm pretty scared. There's a lot of enemy forces around here. Still got a grenade. Don't know where that dude is though. Okay, let's go on.
One on
Do need to get that dude. Okay, the guards are up, so that means Glukhar is probably out. It's a lot of trouble. What is that freaking gun, though? Okay. We have to push these guys out there because we want to get to the fuel tanks. So, no idea how we're gonna actually do this, but we'll try it anyways. Could be the first on-stream death. Well, no, we got a couple of deaths for the setup thingy, so we're good on that one.
он! Вон он! Нехороший вы, блядь, человек. Ну где ты, а, сука? Не обижу.
Oh crap, these are the tires. Oh, I forgot to put... Nah, okay, we do this another time. Some grenades. Oh, that's actually really helpful. that was good. We survived that. So, no, what the hell is actually around here? I'm still need to move miles, but somehow I have to get closer to those fuel tanks. Alright, that's the second stack of fuel tanks marked. That's good. Nice. 25. Okay, that's one done. Now we need to get to the medical barrack, and then we need to get to the bunker, where hopefully no raiders are waiting for us. That will be an interesting one. Did we actually get in? Not any freaking guard left. Screw it, let's go. medical building, which is up front. Okay, there was another guard. Alright, that was the worst part, but we can actually, like, really close the door here. Okay, so we're getting a little bit tighter now on the time. We'll see. Oh, that's good. That's journal number 2. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a good key to have, probably. Okay, there must be another closed room somewhere. There you go. Okay, that was the journal number 1. let's continue. Time is running short. There we go. Okay, time is short, so we need to get a move on. It's not much looting time.
Патронов нет там?
Okay, this is getting interesting now.
You okay, guys?
Okay, this will be a very interesting one, that's for sure. This will be a super close one. Not sure if we can make that. This was one freaking close raid. Holy moly. It gets the blood pumping. Right, let's turn in the tasks. The bunker part 1. Here we go. So you say it's a command shelter. Rumors don't lie, huh? Goddamn, I'll send my man there today. Let them check the place out. There could be so much valuable shit there. Anyway, here, take your reward as promised. So that brings us to the bunker part 2. Hey Merg, you're just in time. You're exactly who I need. Do you remember that fucking command bunker you found under the reserve base? Long story short, my guys went there and it turned out to be a real nasty place. Built with a high level of protection, filters, generators, all entrances are blocked by extremely strong hermetic locks. It's like an underground fortress. But the raiders opened the fucking thing and dug in like Alabama ticks. So my man got in serious trouble. Less than half made it out of there. But you know, now it's even more intriguing, for fuck's sake. So my people will not go there anymore for no reason. But if you could find a safe route for them. You are an experienced guy, so I need you to quietly, on those soft paws of yours, find out where all the entrances are. The guys say the entrances had those big hermetic doors, so it's up to you to scout the way in. Right! So we have to locate hermetic doors leading to the hospital, to the academy building, to the barracks, and the air control center. King, white pawn, black bishop, and white bishop. And survive and extract, of course. Then we got the Desease history run. Let's turn this one in. Did you manage to find them? Thank you very much, of course. These documents will be used only for the good of humanity. You can trust me. I'm not so sure about that, though. So, what else do we got? Land lease. Still need that iced tea, huh? Okay, yeah, we got the... finished that one secretly. We got the gun for Gunsmith Part 5. So what the M870 shotgun, a Remington with a tactical device, a Magpul ammo handguard, and a tactical foregrip. Ergonomics above 60, recoil some less than 500. So this one looks something like that. You get a 7-shell mag. Not sure if that's actually necessary. You need the M870 SGA polymer stock. You need the cylinder 12J muzzle adapter with a GK-02 muzzle brake. The M-Lock 41 rail with the KAC vertical foregrip. And obviously the MOA 870 handguard with another 2.5 inch rail with a laser pointer. And that's about it. Then you can hand that in. So let's do this. To purchase this item from mechanic. Oh, nice. Great gun, a solid build. There are no new orders, but you can come by tomorrow. Alright. Let's turn those over. Big thanks. Now we know where they are, so we don't have to take any chances. Here's the reward for job well done, brother. Alright, nice. Right, we can turn in the backpack now. Clear that. So we get it out. Inventory check. Salam, brother. Come in. Get a task for you. The reserve base got several soldier barracks, and usually they're supposed to have an arsenal and a storage room in them. I want to know if there's anything left there, so I could gather a group for it, or if everything's already looted. Want to stroll there and check it out? Need to search some specific places. I even got a list of where there could still be unlooted stuff. Right, check the first arsenal in Eastern Barracks, the duty room, and the second arsenal, and then we have to move to the Southern Barracks, where we have to find the first arsenal and the second one. Big one. Do you anything else? I think not, right? No. Okay. Let's move to the next one. Alright, final one on Shoreline this time. What we have to do is a lot, actually. We got the colleagues part 2. We have to locate and obtain the surgery kit and hand it over, and the ophthalmoscope. Healthcare privacy. We have to obtain any information about Terra Group's research. We actually wanted to do scrap metal, but we just forgot the markers, so we put this one down. We have to do the signal part 1, where we have to locate those signal sources. Land lease part 1. The motor controllers and the fiber optic gyroscope. Vitamins part 1. The chemical container on Shoreline, and needle in a haystack. The 2 on Shoreline, the coast side construction and the playground. So let's move out. Alright, that's the motor controller too. There's actually a weapon here. already taking way too long. We need to move. Okay, let's just freaking move. Let's go down here. That's the needle in a haystack location. Alright, so we got that sorted. We have to move over to the pier to get our first item. Don't want to loot too much because it just puts weight on our shoulders that we need to save right now to be able to make distance. On moving. I'm just going short. Well, not right now, but there's still lots of things to visit and to do.
Капец тебе служивый!
is the surgical set from Sanitar. Still alive. Could have been an issue. But we saved that. Yeah, it's getting interesting. Tons of things to be done here.
голову попал!
Of course, Sanitire's around. Was wanting him to be around there. That was actually pretty close. I'm super lucky that we just lost that arm. Okay, we still got one nade. That's hopefully our ticket to success. Those guards. Holy moly. Thing is, my mate had most of the really important keys. I'm not sure how far we can get with what I got. But we could try to do things. There was supposedly another guard. Maybe they're all down now? Isn't that the one that we just needed for something? Oh no, we had that already. Okay, let's heal up and then we hopefully get everything done. Then we need to go to at least, I think, the west. Or did we go east? I don't know. We see if we can grab those motor controllers and just get the hell out of here. Not sure what else we can do because we don't have the keys for that. Alright, let's get in here. Let's see if we can actually do something. I got no idea. I think we need to get upstairs because there's nothing here that we need. If I remember that correctly. Okay, let's move up. creeping the heck out of me. Okay, need to get one more up. It's probably up here somewhere. So that's 306 on the other end of the hallway there. There's something to be supposed here. Let's check that out. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. Alright, that's number 3. Let's check tasks for a second. Okay, hand over and over. Signal gyroscope. It's east, right? Okay, there's another one. There should be the gyroscope. But where is it though? We don't got time for this. Oh, right. It was in there, right? Okay, now we need to get the hell out. Where's our extract? It's from the tunnel, right? Yes, so let's get down. Okay, we got one of those, luckily. Not sure if it works, though. Alright, let's go. Don't stop. Don't stop, Abby. Possibly try to get to the road directly, so that we don't have to interfere with any other scav types or whatever might be running around here. Screw it, we have to get out. We have to search. There you go. Extract camper. What a crazy freaking raid. That was just insane. There was so much going on up there in the resort. Wow. My goodness. Okay, let's turn in that one task that we actually were able to finish after all that crazy fighting. That was really insane. We can hand in the surgery kit, but that doesn't finish that one up. We should be able to finish that one, right? Yeah, that's actually the only one that we were able to achieve. Just so difficult. Let's hand it over. Finally dragged it all to me. Awesome. I won't disappoint you either. So, seen any U6 around the cars? Well, doesn't matter. Well, I guess there were some, right? Scrap metal is what we actually didn't attempt to. We didn't get to the playground there. So, we didn't get to both dishes. I completely forgot about that because I kind of panicked about the time and all that. So that's still a thing. And yeah, that's about it. Let's check out the hideout for a final time. There were some pretty difficult raids, at least in my perspective. I find them pretty difficult, especially with, like, since they upped the scav spawns and the raid with those, the raid at which these guys come to you, and then the high chance of spawn for the bosses and their guards, this all mixed up into getting pretty difficult on those raids, I think, where you ever have to encounter guards or the boss himself. And then with all the hordes of scavs and actually PMCs that roam around, at least like in our last couple 20 raids, quite often, it tends to be quite difficult. So, yeah. You really need to be careful, especially since we don't got access to, like, the high tier ammo, which make things a lot easier in the long run, but for now we have to go with whatever we can find and whatever we can buy, and that's not big. So yeah, there's nothing new that we can make or upgrade or whatever, so we'll leave that there for now as well. And I head over here, and all I have to say is thank you all very much for watching. I hope you could at least take away something today. It was a bit chaotic. I think of a way to speed things up for just doing things, but there is a need for loot stuff on the way, so we can't just run only to the targets and don't loot anything. It just doesn't work that way. So yeah, try to get the mediocre stuff out of the way in the meantime. Like not tasks, but the looting stuff, and yeah, hopefully we can do a little bit more next time. We got the kind of the path to extracts is just so long on all the maps that we play. There is no like intermediate extraction that we could have taken, especially since we're got those stupid idea that we want to do all those tasks in one run. Maybe that's the difficulty. We just had to focus on, like, let's get to the resort, do everything there and get out, and then we do all the running around and then get out. Maybe that's a little clever. Thing is, then I still would need all the stuff to be looted because we need it for progression and we need it for hideouts. So we have to kind of put in a healthy mix of this. But we'll figure it out along the way. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, everyone, and I hope to see you guys all in the next one. And maybe we'll decide, well, not the next one then, but maybe that after that, maybe whenever we do this, we could actually make it another guide, because we might be able to tackle this as a reference, and then we're just doing that, going over all those camera locations that the game that they have you to cover throughout this task. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Bye bye.